I'm just getting up to the point where it's on TV there. Lovey, tell us about that day that they made the movie here. I mean, you a little pissy.
No, I'm so not pissed.
All right. Well, I'm getting up to the time where it started, but what it was supposed to be a movie. I mean, a TV about houses with one big great room. Susan's friend's husband called and said, "Hey, you got a great room. I need to make a segment tomorrow." So he came over and Susan scoured the house and dolled up, skipped a tennis match, and I stayed home just to be like a prop sitting on the sofa to be like the house husband while she was preparing dinner. How it's great to have an open floor plan, but it didn't actually turn out that way. They made some nice movies of you, Lovey. You looked very pretty.
Who knew?
Who knew? And then we sat down yesterday to watch it. It's almost up to it. And well,
This.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just let you watch.
Today's home is brought to you by Rematch. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
This morning on Today's Home, renovations you might want to think twice about. Great rooms and oversized kitchens may be pleasing to the eye, but some of what we do might not be so practical to the way we live. Behind closed doors, some industry standards of getting a makeover. Top on the list, the all-purpose great room of the 1980s. Miami realtor Esther Perkow says it's not so great anymore.
The rooms are messy, smelly, and too much is going on.
Perkow says keeping the living areas close but separate is an easier sell these days, like in this Florida house.
The kitchen, because they use so much glass, it's visually connected to the formal dining and it's visually connected to the family room. But it's very separate, and you also have the ability of closing it all off if you have just like a cook or a mess going on.
Not so hot either, overdoing it with the overhead pot lights that look like a runway.
That is unattractive.
Lighting expert Eric Liebersfeld says good old-fashioned fixtures above and below, and take it easy with the pot lights.
I think they give the best general light. Many times people put them much too close to the wall, or don't have enough of them, or have too many of them. You really should talk to a good electrician or a lighting consultant.
Also on the house fat chopping block, the so-called stadium kitchen. Big enough to feed several families at once, but not so easy on the chef, who may need rollerblades to make it from station to station. Another room getting downsized, the living room. It used to be the largest space in the house, but now it's rarely used, so people are asking for gyms and offices. Last on the hit list, the enviable 3-car garage. Nice to have the space, but unless you got a mansion, it looks like a Costco went up in your driveway. When Liebersfeld built his Boca Raton home last year, he went for the split plan.
One of the things we were attracted to was the curb appeal that only having one garage facing the street gave us. We didn't like the look of 3 garage doors facing the road. It looked too much like a receiving warehouse.
Today's real estate analyst, Barbara Carpenter, is here with some valuable suggestions. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning, Al.
That was dramatic, but some of those homes are kind of dramatic. Now, you say that, but a lot of people make mistakes when they start to do renovations.
Yeah.
That they do renovations that aren't really going to help in the resale of their home.
Well, of course, the first objective to renovation is you do something that makes you happy. After all, it's your house and you're living there. But a lot of people don't think about how it's going to affect the value of their house when they come to the point where they have to sell it. And so there are renovations that make sense with that in mind and some that just...